Obviously, usually we would be inviting you into the classroom and you'd have a chance to see the area and the environment where the children are learning. So it's a little bit different, and we're hopefully going to get through this as professionally as we possibly can with this new technology. But hi, I'm Mr. Lees, as hopefully you know now. Miss Houghton introduced you there, and also we have Mr. Gardiner with us. There he is. And he's a student teacher who's going to be with us for the next 8 weeks, which is good for us because it means we've got an extra support in the classroom for everyone, especially when we're looking to catch up with the amount of education that we lost during the COVID. But first of all, we're going to share a PowerPoint. Our school day. The children arrive, it's morning, register at 9 o'clock, and a morning task to get on with. We start with maths, and then we have break from 10 o'clock till 10:15. Then we go into our English and our big read, and that carries on until 11:20. And then we have lunch. Lunch finishes at 11:50, and then we have a short break outside of 10 minutes to allow the children to get a bit of fresh air and run around. Then first lesson in the afternoon is from 12, and that's until 1:15. And then lunch break is 30 minutes long, 1:15 to 1:45 in the afternoon. So that's kind of catching up with what we usually have as our lunch break there, our lunch hour. And the second afternoon lesson is in 2:35, or in fact it's 2:45 in Wisteria. And then home time is a little bit later, it's 2:55 and with the Wisteria class. Okay, so this autumn term, so far we're catching up on the maths, place value, addition and subtraction, multiplication and division, and we'll be going on to perimeter. In English and big read, we've been reading Caroline Duffy's The Lost Happy Endings, and we're just about to start a writing piece based on that. The children have really enjoyed that story so far. On our theme, we've been studying Impressionism in art, and we'll be starting a geography and DT unit based on trees and tree houses, which has started today. And in science, we've been looking at sound, how sound is made, and we're tying that into our strings lessons that the children have every other week. And after half term, we'll be hopefully starting the curriculum as we normally start in September, and that will be with the Romans. So, expectations. I'm glad to say so far the children have had a fantastic start. They are really enthusiastic learners. Behaviour has been fantastic throughout the classroom. Really proud of them. They've done so well, especially adapting to the new systems. There's lots of catching up to do for obvious reasons. Because of this, there's no time to waste on lack of focus or arguments or tantrums. And as I said, so far the children have been amazing with that. So I'll be dealing with any behaviour that stops learning through rewards and also through consequences. As I said, so far it's been absolutely perfect. So hopefully that will be carrying on throughout the year. Homework. The main focus on homework this year is reading, a daily reading of reading books. Diaries to be collected in on Thursday. Now, we were saying that we would quarantine them until Monday, but we have been finding that we've been able to give them straight back on Thursday with a new book so far, and that seems to have been working well. Spellings with the spelling shed. It would be really good if you can keep up with the children, making sure that they do go on spelling shed. We set it 3 times a week. New spellings will be set for Monday, and the test will be the following Monday. We've had a few very different results today. We had lots of 10 out of 10s, but we had some 2s and 3s out of 10. And I think that is obviously children that are not practicing throughout the week on spelling shed. They've all got their login now, so please try and make sure that they can log in at least 3 times a week, we say. And it's quite fun, the tasks are, with spelling shed. And then also times tables, we're continuing with the TT Rockstars this year. We've currently got a battle going on throughout the school to see who the best class is. So I've been encouraging the children to have a go and earn as many points as possible. Right, attendance. Obviously, the COVID makes it quite difficult that if children aren't feeling well, you know, maybe we should really be thinking about whether they should be coming in. We do take temperatures as they come in through the door and monitor those. There are rules for attendance this year, and children who are showing symptoms such as high temperature, a continuous cough, loss of taste or smell, then they must be kept off school and tested for the COVID there. We really want to keep the chances of other children contacting it to an absolute minimum. We're working in a bubble at the moment, which is just year 4, and there's no crossover with the other year groups, but we do really need to keep make sure that chances of any catching of the COVID is kept to a minimum. And yes, otherwise children should come in as much as possible, as we've got lots of catching up to do. All right, expectations, timekeeping. Most children have been coming in on time. We have a starting task in the morning, so children come straight in and get on with that. Once again, the class have been fantastic at doing that. They're working in silence when they come in. We have our specific gate times now. Madronio is 8:40 and Russ is there to collect them. With Wisteria, it's usually at 8:50, and at the end of the day, 2:55 for Wisteria. So we dismiss 10 minutes later from there. PE, the children don't need to bring PE kit in. And we will be after half term doing PE on Monday. But children need to come in wearing leggings or tracksuit bottoms or trainers on PE day. So at the moment, we're on Tuesday, but it will be changing to Monday afternoon. And this is the class dojo. Now, a few people have been asking about how you can contact the teacher or message the teacher or share information or ask questions. So the class dojo will hopefully help us with that. So we'll be given more information very soon about how you can sign up to the class dojo, and that is the way that you can then ask questions directly to me and the teaching team here, and we can answer them and send them directly to home. So you'll be getting more information about that very soon. I'll just show you now, sorry, the classroom before I forgot to unshare the screen. So as you can see, we've got a really nice classroom, very light. We've got lots of windows, and we can go directly straight out onto the playground using our back door there. And this is, as I was trying to say before, we've got our sink area there right outside the classroom where children can wash hands. We've got soap dispensers there and paper towels, and they're really, really good at doing that now. The routines have really worked well. And just if we've got any questions anyone would like to ask, tell me about music lessons. Could you tell me more about it? On Friday, we have our string lessons. It's every other Friday. They play violin, viola, or cello, and they've been given their instrument now to play. It's really good. We have the Nottingham Music Hub comes in to teach, so we've got some experts in the field there. And yeah, it's going really well. They learn about notes, about pitch, playing together, and most importantly about timing. So yeah, that's going really well. Second question is, with added ventilation in the classroom, the children feeling cold, what measures are put in place to ensure they stay warm as possible? A really good question. A couple of weeks ago, we did notice it started to get cold in the classroom, but now the heating has been put on, and we initially had all the windows open, where now we just tend to have 2 windows open, and we open the rear door at times to allow that ventilation to go through. We leave the internal classroom door open as well. It has been warmer today. I bring my jumper and cardigan in, but as you can see, I'm wearing my shirt today. So it does tend to be warm, but if you can send the children in with fleeces and jumpers, but yeah, so far it's been fine. So I think we'll have to look into it again as we go into the winter months, but hopefully we should be fine with that. All right, hi. So when will the next Parents' Evening Zoom call be? At the moment, I don't think we've got anything set for that, but what we will be doing is with the dojos, you'll be able to ask directly any questions to me, anything about the curriculum, about progress. I'll be able to speak to you as well directly if I need to. I'm sure that there will be things put in place instead of our usual Parents' Evening. So hopefully we will be able to have a one-to-one probably over Zoom as well. So I'm sure things will be put in place with that. But we are looking into how we can improve communication with the COVID restrictions as they are.
I would just like to say thank you for joining us today. It's been lovely to see you. And even though we can't talk to you face to face, we've got the communication through the computers. So thank you.
I think we're going to have to end the questioning there, but I'd like to reiterate what Ms. Sutton said. Thank you very much for joining us. It's frustrating times for the teachers, for the pupils, you know, and I know that it will be for the parents as well, but it's trying to work our way through, and you know, day-to-day things seem to change, and hopefully things will take a turn for the best very, very soon. But yes, a big thank you for everyone who joined us today. And look out for the dojos, because I think that's the way we'll be communicating in the future. Okay, thank you very much.
Thanks, bye.